It's been a long time. I promised you guys this Obsessions video 3 weeks ago after the pregnancy Obsessions one. It didn't happen. Just a lot of stuff had to happen. Oh my god, I'm so hot. So anyways, let's jump into it. First, we're gonna start in the bathroom. I switched my foundation. I'm so boring when it comes to makeup. I'll usually just stick with the same thing like forever. And I thought, let me switch. Because, I mean, the reason I stick to it is usually because I can't find anything that I like more than what I'm currently using. So I was using L'Oreal True Match for many years. And I like it. I like all the variety of color they give. The staying power, however, is not the best. And so that's kind of why I wanted to switch. NYX has a Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation, and at first, when I first bought it, I was not 100% sold. Like, I liked some things about it and disliked some things about it. So let's say what I didn't like, and then I'll conclude it with why I ended up loving it. So at first, I noticed that it dries very quickly. So it tends to like crumble, or not necessarily crumble, but leave like little
cracks.
Yeah, like cracks or dry pieces on you. And the reason for that is because it sets quickly. It's a matte one. So if you like matte, this is definitely it. And I figured out I needed to moisturize very well, a good moisturizer, and even a primer that had extra boosting moisturizing. Once I did that, oh my god, I fell in love with it. You need less product. Less product goes a longer way, so it lasts longer. And then overall, the staying power lasts all day. Literally, I'll come in at the end of the night, it could be 10, 11 o'clock, wearing this all day, and I'll look at my face and be like, damn, my foundation hasn't even moved. And then I also noticed, because my nose was runny a little bit, usually when my nose is runny and I use L'Oreal True Match, I have a red Rudolph nose. Like, there's no makeup that's gonna stay there, it just shows right through. This one stays.
And that's you going to the park, because we've been doing a lot.
We've been going to the park, and my nose always runs. If there's just a little bit of wind, I'm always like, so then I end up having like a little red nose, and I hate it. With the L'Oreal True Match, this one has not, like, I don't have a red nose by the end of the day. Like, it stays. So for that reason, I absolutely love it. I was reading reviews on it, and girls were saying they were swimming in it, and it was staying. And I'm like, seriously? I mean, I haven't tried that. Usually I don't like to put makeup on if I go to the pool or if I'm going to stay in the sun, just because of the chemical reaction. And I don't know, I just like the more natural, dewy look that your face produces when you're in the sun. But I thought that was pretty cool, because when I was younger, a teenager, and I had a lot of acne, I did it just to hide it, even though I didn't like wearing it, but it made me feel better. So if that is a thing, that's awesome. Now, the two things that make this foundation work so well is a very hydrating moisturizer. This is one I just got, which I am in love with. It's collagen, and they have retinol. I think I'm gonna buy the retinol because I ended up loving this one so much. I have sensitive skin, as in if I switch to things, usually I'll know if it doesn't work well with my skin or not. But what I love about this is it has a pump top. So you pump once, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to waste any product, and it comes out and you just swipe it. So it's nice because then you don't have to like put your fingers inside your lotion and contaminate it through time. And it gives you the perfect amount, enough to do your face and your neck. Just one pump. So for that reason, I also love it, but it's very moisturizing. After I put that, I do this Honey Do Me. It's a primer by NYX. I've seen it in stores, but the honey always turned me off. I'm like, it's probably so sticky and weird on your face. It is not sticky at all. It doesn't even smell like honey. Actually, I would have preferred it smells better, but because it works so well, I don't care. So I put this on afterwards. This goes on smoothly. Work it quickly, you'll learn how fast you gotta go. I go pretty quickly, and then bam, it looks amazing. And I have been complimented on my skin, and I have to say it's probably that, because nothing else has really changed.
So you're not like the Instagram videos of makeup?
What?
They put like 40 products?
No, no. They overuse product, which is not good, because honestly, your face, the more product you put on your face, the harder your face will work at breaking down the product, making you look more cakey and icky. So like, how like sometimes you'll be tempted to wear more makeup for special events, and then you wonder why you don't look as good as you do every other day? It's because your face goes into overload time, and it is breaking apart that makeup. And then you'll get more greasy, you'll get more lines, more creases, your makeup will look caked on, and you don't get your everyday look, because your everyday look, you're not trying to pound on the makeup, but then you're like, oh, wedding, let me pound on this makeup, and it's the opposite. So if you're a bride, the last thing you want as a makeup artist, it's gonna cake that on your face, because your face will go into overtime. You will get way more greasy than you usually do, and your face won't look good.
Just this is like your everyday look, right?
My everyday look, yeah. And I'm so happy I get to use less foundation now, because L'Oreal True Match was like, it didn't cover. So you'd put it on and it wouldn't cover, and you had to keep going and going and going. And this one was a lot less. Let's move on into the bedroom. This is a silly one. I love new bed sheets. There's something about it that I just love. But anyways, let me show you guys. Don't quote me on the price. It is super inexpensive. I want to say I didn't pay more than $22, $23 for it, which is huge because bed sheets are expensive, especially for king size bed sheets. So it comes with a duvet. Is that how you say it? Cover? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. You will anyways. It comes with that, and then 2 fancy pillowcases. A little detail I like are the little flap. Okay, baby, thank you. There's a new Pokemon. She's telling me to catch my new Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now. She's like, come on, mommy, catch it. I will do it right now. So I got it. I was yelling at her, thank you, I got it. That's my new Pokemon. Every time there's a new Pokemon, it's a rule in our house. You got to tell everybody that there's a new Pokemon around. Did you just say there was another one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't see it. The yellow guy?
Yeah.
I already have one.
Oh.
So anyways, that's another obsession. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video. So anyways, cool detail is this little flap, which makes it look super fancy. I don't know why I like it, but the best part about it is they're super, super soft. First time I put it on my bed, my husband came up here, lay down, and I didn't hear from him. He's like, they were actually really comfortable. Very soft. I was more surprised about the price point. I'm gonna buy another one from them, just an all white one. I do like the lighter look. But if you guys love steels and cozy, very soft stuff, you gotta get these because they're amazing.
So you're probably gonna get it before this video?
Probably gonna put the order through before this video because I really want that white set. Even another one of these sets because I gotta wash them. I like to wash them often and kind of like just cycle through things, but it's the best deal. I thought I'd share it with you guys because I'm like, damn, he went to Aldi and wanted to buy me one, and it was like $40, which is a steal. Don't get me wrong, it's steal, $39.99 or something. But then I'm like, let me check online really quick, and I'm like, $22, $23 for a king size?
So I have to go and return it.
Yeah, I'm like, return that. I'm getting it from Amazon, and I'm super happy with it. So I will be buying a lot more. I do have my
and the other little detail they have, it's the corners.
Oh yeah. Inside of this, if you reverse it, they have like all 4 corners have like little string to tie your comforter so that it stays put. It lasted for about 3-4 days, and then it came apart, but by then it's like most people like to wash their sheets by then anyways, so it's fine.
But Lila goes crazy with the sheets.
She does. She's insane with sheets, so she ends up messing them up pretty quick. Like the next morning they're messed up and I gotta get in there and fix it.
She jumps around.
And it lasted like 3 to 4 days, and I'm like, this is perfect. I do have my waterproof sheet under here just in case, well, when I get further along, if my water breaks in bed or something, I have my waterproof, and you don't feel it at all. I do have this cool sheet on top of it because we don't like that towel feel on us, but yeah, so it works cool. It's a zipper one, by the way. I do prefer the zipper ones as opposed to string ones because then I feel like those open like instantly. Oh, it's over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. We're gonna move into the hallway for another cool gadget. I finally updated my glue gun. I can't believe that this is what I've been using for so long. Look at how tiny this looks.
We'll put them together next to each other.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah,
do you
nice,
see the difference? All my arts and crafts, but
So
I wanted
it's
something.
like you just adulted.
Yeah, this is adulting, guys. Taken to a whole new level. No, I did so much with this glue gun, so I do love it for that reason. I think we had it for so many years.
Yeah.
Oh my god, for so many. And then I wanted a more heavy duty one that lasted a little bit longer because I was changing the glue sticks on that one like constantly. and I wanted heavy duty ones.
So we bought that first. And we're like, what? There's a bigger gun?
What?
Then we bought that first and we got the sticks.
I bought the Gorilla sticks first to use in this one, and then I realized, I'm like, these are some fat ass sticks. They ain't gonna fit in there. And then I went online and I looked for the gun, and it has been the best investment ever. I'm actually sitting on the very first thing I used this gun on. These are, why'd I sit? I ask myself that all the time now. These are 4 carpets, believe it or not. Every time my daughter came up here, it didn't matter how you told her to walk on these carpets. It didn't matter how many like carpet things, what are they called? The ones you put
Grips?
underneath? Like the grip, the carpet grips. Didn't matter if you put a whole thing through. They never stayed together. They're always all over the place. It was like a pet peeve of mine. Anyways, I decided, you can stand over there further down, to glue them. So now here's one very long and durable piece. You're standing on it, but don't get off. But I'm gonna pull hard. Look at this staying power. It's like amazing. I'm super happy with it. People have used it on clothes, they've washed it, and they said that it stayed, it didn't come apart. So when I do the
slip there.
Yeah, you see it slip very little bit. It's hard to see, but
So you just hot glued it?
I hot glued them together, and they look flawless. They were using it on clothes too, and washing them, and so for that reason I use the Gorilla Glue on home projects that I feel really need to stay put together. I did it on his mom's drapes because she has very long windows in her new house, and I was putting up drapery and it wasn't long enough to cover, so I had to buy 2 panels for each side, and then I didn't want her to be like pulling and pulling and pulling and adjusting, so I'm like, let me hot glue them, and that way it's just one very long drape. And I used this glue on it and it was perfect. What else did you use it on? You stole my glue for a little while.
No, forever.
I can't remember, but it's been super handy. Christmas is coming. I do a lot of arts and crafts during Christmas, so I know I'm gonna use it for that too. It does come with glue, and the glue that it came with is pretty good. Obviously, I didn't use it on anything like super heavy duty. What did I just use it on? All my baby shower stuff, little arts and crafts for the baby shower. But yeah, get yourself some Gorilla Glue and have fun, because this, I did it maybe a month ago.
Yeah.
And it still lasted. There's no cracks, no signs of it opening up. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm happy with my glue gun. I might be happiest with that in this entire video. Oh no, I lied. As I'm walking in here, I'm like, no, never mind. I take that back. Ta-da! Okay, so there's a few reasons why I love this.
Okay. No.
You got it? Okay, so I showed this in the garage, and I love it. It's doing its job. Hides, neighbors from peeking in at night. The privacy thing. Yeah, this fog glass. But it has a lot of other uses. One, privacy, I could change in here and no one can see me. Because it's like, I never change right by the window, but even if I would, yeah, they would only see my head, so that's all good. But another thing is my plants. I lost a couple of them due to, they love sunlight, don't get me wrong, and they love a lot of light, especially these that are sitting here. These are, what are they, string of pearls? They need a lot of light to thrive, all of them. But direct sunlight, harsh sunlight will burn them, and then they look really cruddy afterwards. So by doing this, it gives soft light to my plants, and they thrive rather than burn. So they help my plants.
And we wish we would have done it years ago.
Yes, well, when we moved in. Yeah, because I would always have to pull these over to hide, people from looking in, which I don't know how much it did. And then I wouldn't get to see my plants, and I'm like, boo! I don't get to see my plants. And you only have to do it halfway. I think I'm gonna do it downstairs in our main room to all those windows, but like halfway. I don't know why, I just want to. I like how it looks too. It looks pretty cool. Now if we go down, socks are another weird obsession of mine. Socks and underwear. I bought myself some slouch socks, and they look pretty cool. My daughter saw them, and she's silly, wanted the same type, as me, so I went and bought her some. But the problem with kid socks, have you noticed this? This is a really annoying thing, but baby infants that don't walk have grips on their socks, but toddlers don't. What is the deal with that? Like, toddlers are running around on wood floors with no grips, and infants are in your arms.
Who's the genius behind that?
Like, can you please explain this to me? I just got, for the baby shower, a bunch of socks for the baby boy, and they all have grips, but I can't for the life of me get grip socks for Lila. So anyways, I bought her some slouch socks just like mine. She absolutely fell in love with them, but I want her to be able to wear them in the house. So I got some dimensional fabric paint. Dimensional meaning it's like 3D type of thing. It stands out rather than gets absorbed by the fabric and is like a flat, soft feel. And then you just make like cute little designs, and bam, you have yourself some grips on the bottom of them. I'm gonna do it to all her socks. It's a little bit hard to do, so excuse my, like, that looks really bad. I'm pretty sure by the time I get to the last one I'll do a much better job. And you could do it on your adult ones too, so it's kind of also a cute little project you could do with your
just
kiddo.
Design too.
Yeah, you can do anything you want. Swiggles, hearts all over, anything you want. But the slouch socks, because kids are, it's hard to find slouch socks for kids. That was another thing. I was only finding like short ankle socks for them. And I really wanted big slouch socks. So I'm going to link these. Lila had them in, I think it was a Snap, and she had them coming out of her boots scrunched up, and I got a lot of DMs asking about them. So I will tag these after I buy her another pair. And then I'll tag mine too, because it is really hard to find really good ones. I like these winter colors. They also have pure white, because I know that's a thing. A lot of girls are into the just pure white with tennis shoes. So I'll link that for you guys. Everyone was asking about my boots. I'll link those too. I forgot the names of them. But yeah, they're my favorite boots. I've had them for 2 years already. They're amazing, comfortable. Hoping you'll buy me another pair this year.
There's another one similar note to it, which has a flap.
That's the ones I want. It has a flap that goes down, and it has like a material like that. And then I think the bottom is a little bit more rugged looking. Those are the ones I want this year. I mean, I'm still going to keep wearing those. But yeah, so that's another obsession. But it's a cute project you can do with your kids. So definitely get the dimensional pens. They're not expensive. I think it's like $14.99, and we didn't even buy it for that price. We bought it for like half off or something. I think I'm done in here. Am I done in here? I think so. Okay, so another thing, and which is a really cool one. It's like a free obsession, but an app. Pokemon Go. Yeah, we're really late to this. I remember the hype about it. That was years ago. Like, a lot of years ago.
Still hype
and then my daughter kind of got into it just like last year. And, you know, we had a little bit of fun with her. We would help her a little bit here and there, but I didn't know the whole ordeal or how to do it. We really didn't take interest. Yeah, until she started getting frustrated, and then, like, after a certain amount of level, like, you start to, like, not have balls anymore, and I was buying her balls, and I'm like, girl, this app is getting expensive. I was like, why do you keep needing balls? How can you get them, you know? So then I started doing my own little research, and I was getting more involved to try to help her get better at it, and then I started getting a little addicted. So I made an account, and then I made her a new account, because I made her a kid's account, because, you know, it keeps you private, and then no one could come find you, or I don't know, they like scared me when I was signing her up. Like,
we started a video.
What age? Yeah. Did I explain that in it? Okay, so then I did explain it. We're gonna go to that video because I started recording it just to show you guys. It's been a really fun obsession. Yeah, I'm catching him too. Oh no! I didn't get him.
So what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? I got him. We play Pokemon Go. We try to do things that Lila will like interact with her. So we all got a Pokemon Go. It was first just her. She was getting frustrated because there was a lot of stuff she didn't know how to do, and then I didn't know because I'm like, I don't play. So I'm like, what if we all play and learn, and then I can help her out? And this is kind of our little family time. We don't watch TV, we don't do anything really, but this is something we do. Plus I need a walk. I do not like walk. We used to walk so much. Remember the apartment?
Yeah.
We used to walk like 10,000, 12,000 steps a day, every day. And now I find it such a like chore but boring to walk around the neighborhood. So we found a way to make it fun, you know, like we go here and then we have another spot that we go and we walk, and before you know it, we've walked what we need to walk and we caught Pokemon along the way, so we don't even feel it. It doesn't feel like a chore, but it's really important during the pregnancy for endurance.
So,
because like weightlifting is one thing, you know, yeah, you're growing, you're maintaining your strength, and you're keeping your physique, you're maintaining what you have, right? But with walking, it's endurance, and you need that for when you give labor. You need all the endurance possible. So my midwife always suggests go for walks every day if you can. So I get my miles in. We get our miles in with Pokemon Go. It helps.
And what happened was that we made her account as a baby.
Oh, well, as a kid.
As a kid,
and I think under 18, is it? Or under 16, I don't know.
You cannot
can't
interact.
Be friends with, and like now made her a new account, so she had to start over. She was on level 22. So anyone who plays Pokemon Go understands the frustration of making a new account after she's achieved so much. But anyways, we made her a new account because we figured it's better for her to be able to be friends with us. We can send daily gifts to each other. You get bonuses for doing that. You get to battle each other. So she battles me and Daddy all the time. I'm like, you need to battle other people. But she always likes to battle us. It's much more fun for her. So we're all kind of around the same level. I'm 22, 21, 21. But I started.
So that's a good tip early. to give your kid, not make him a kid, because they cannot interact.
You have a wasp bite. They're so dumb right now. They're just like flying right into
every
you.
bug right now.
Every bug. So yeah, that's what we do. We try to. There's poop. Thank you.
So
I stepped in it. My new shoes.
But yeah, this has been good helping us to move and walk around.
Yeah, keep us active without feeling it too much like a chore. Like it's something we look forward to every day now, and we spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours walking, so that's really good.
So it's after.
I feel like my endurance has gotten a lot better, because before when I had gotten pregnant, I knew I had to walk from the first pregnancy. And we would go for walks, and it would be like 3,000 steps, 4,000 steps around the neighborhood. And I'd get home and I'd be like, I'm so tired. Like, I feel like I did so much on top of my workouts too, you know? It's like I just felt exhausted. And now I'm doing like 6,000 to 7,000 steps just walking, not included like throughout the day. Like,
I wish we could get to that 10,000.
And I'm fine. I don't need naps. So my endurance is definitely picking up. To what? 10,000?
Yeah.
I have poop. No, I cleaned it. I can't see the bottom of my feet. I cleaned it. We're good. Did you spin the seat?
Yeah, weird.
That was it. Actually got better, but he like just randomly sticks out in one area. Yeah, it's going away now. Don't make my belly look weird. Go back in. I was just checking my list. Yes, that is it. I'm used to going downstairs and doing stuff too. That's why I was kind of confused.
The belly looks big.
Because it's between the split?
No, you're in.
Is this so big?
No, you were right. You were in the right spot.
I was in the right spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one mirror.
That's the belly. That is the belly.
3 more months to go.
Oh, don't even say that. I'm like, I feel like I'm in my last trimester ready to pop. I feel so big already. I don't even know how I'm going to feel in 3 months. Can you really grow for 3 more months, dude? I got big with Lila. I got super big with Lila. It was like all belly.
That lasts like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm like, if she doesn't come out now, my belly's gonna rip. Like, there's no way that it can extend anymore. So yeah, we'll see. I feel huge. It's hard to move already. Even like turning in bed hurts. Oh, it's horrible. But anyways, we got this. Only 3 more months.
Yeah.
Let's hope they go by very quickly, because these first 6 months pass by quickly to me. Mm-hmm. But these next 3 months are going to be so slow. Anyways, we're going to end the video here. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. #love it. Let me know, as always. either leave a comment, a like, something.
A question.
Even a question. It helps the channel grow. It definitely helps the channel grow. It motivates us to keep posting. And just the YouTube algorithm is funny. You could be watching and having views, but if there's no engagement, it slows down your video. It cuts it off. So definitely leave a like. Lets me know you guys care and like these videos. So we'll end it here. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time we post a video. And until next time, bye guys.